How to overcome challenges on the twin flame journey. There are many challenges you need to overcome with your twin soul before you can be together in an official relationship. Most of the twin flame couples encounter two challenges, two obstacles, two barriers. And in this video, my name is Lorraine. I'm the founder of Twinkle School. It's a school for regular twin souls, so we are spiritual but also down to earth, and we have one common goal. We want to be together with our twin flame in the fastest and most beautiful way. I'm together with my twin flame. I finally discovered how to do this, and it really makes me happy, and I also am really happy to share my knowledge with you on this channel. And if you want to go deeper into the whole twin flame knowledge, then you can also join Twinkle School. At the moment, I am offering a bonus video in Twinkle School if you are dealing with a third party, because a lot of twin flames, they encounter the obstacle that one of them or both of them are still in a relationship with someone else. And if you are in a relationship with someone else, you cannot be together with your twin flame in an official relationship. So if you want to learn how to deal with a third party situation, then there is the bonus video in the balance module. You can also watch the free video on YouTube, What If Your Twin Flame is with Someone Else? And I already give you a lot of tips, and it already helped many people to change their situation. But for now, let's go to some other common obstacles. 33% of the viewers on this channel, they indicate having an age difference with their twin flame. And then I don't talk about just a few years. I talk about 10, 20, 30. Today someone sent me an email. Our age gap is 32 years. And I even know a twin flame couple and they have an age gap of 50 years. So don't you worry if it's only 10. Age is just a number, and you can be in completely different stages of your life, and this can make it difficult. And historically, men were typically older than women, but nowadays it's also very common that the woman is older than the man. And the only reason why there can be an age gap between twin souls is that your soul doesn't know time or your age number, and it's just a number. So you need to break the taboo. And I also got really many pictures of our Twinkle School students, and then there's an age gap of 20 years, and for instance the man is 20 years older but he looks 10 years younger, and the woman looks 10 years older, and together they match perfectly. You always are a perfect match with your twin flame. So if you're together with your twin flame, nobody thinks you're the daughter or you're the mother. So that's a really big sign that you're dealing with your twin soul, because otherwise they would think, well, this must be your father or your son. So if this is not the case and everybody thinks you're a couple, then age is just a number. And yeah, maybe it's a fear within you, or maybe you think it's a problem. Maybe you think your twin flame thinks it's a problem, but it isn't. So yeah, just tap in the vibration that the age gap can also be very interesting because you're so wise, or you look so young, or whatever. So you can change it by tuning in another vibration. And the society, they make us believe that getting older is something bad, and because we need all kinds of anti-aging creams, and of course I buy them also, and we take extra vitamins and special diets as if growing old is something bad. But I think growing old is something good, and we should enjoy it. Aging is natural and a wonderful process, and it allows us to grow and to gain wisdom and to discover who we really want to be, because the whole twin soul journey is about learning Not discovering who you are, but discovering who you really want to be. Honor your age. Honor your age, honor the age of your twin flame. And for me and my twin flame, age was not a problem. We are exactly the same age. And my twin flame was really surprised, like, that's weird to be with someone who has exactly the same age. And yeah, well, but I can imagine that you think it's a problem, but it's not. And the twin flame journey is just there for us to letting go of judgments, your own judgments or judgments of other people, old patterns and taboos. So learn to trust more and unleash the power within you. And that's the affirmation of today, because the great hidden secret of the twin soul journey is that you possess the power to create your union within you. So the affirmation of today is, I have the power to create our union. Because you are so powerful. You're such a powerful creator. We all have the power within us to create who we want to be. And if you want to be a kind of person that is together with their twin flame in an official relationship, then you have the power to create it. No matter how the outside world looks like. Let's go to the second challenge. The second challenge is long distance. Also, 33% of the viewers on our channel say that they live far away from each other. I even have an English teacher, and she lived in the United States, and her twin flame lived near us, and now they're together and they got married and they're such a happy couple. So I experience on a weekly basis, that it is possible that you live on two separate continents and that you unite and that you get married, that you're going to live together. So the twin flame journey is here to really cross the ocean in this case. And maybe your twin flame is only living a half hour away. And it still can be a barrier or an obstacle because your lives are so different. Or maybe it's a 2-hour drive or a 4-hour flight. But trust me, it isn't important. It isn't important at all. And you and your twin flame will find a way to be together. I am 100% sure. I have seen it many, many times. Of people who live in Belgium and the United Kingdom. I have one client, and I think her twin flame lives in Australia and she lives in the Netherlands. So it really isn't a problem. It can also be an advantage, because then you will have some time to get used to each other and you are in each other's energy for a short period, and then you can work on yourself again, becoming stronger, and then you meet again, and finally you can be together on a daily basis. So it can be an advantage at the beginning. But finally, I have the intention to bring twin souls together in a loving relationship, and that they also can live together in harmony with their families, and that we are also an example for our children. I see this every day with our children. We always give each other a kiss at the end of the conversation. I always do like, and now my children are also giving a kiss to their father, and I also see it with all of our kids. They say, well, I love you. And so it's my intention that we are an example to our children, and I also have the intention that you will be an example for your environment. And in this way, we make the world a better place, a better, loving, harmonious place for everyone, because there is love for everyone. So you don't have to be a victim if you think that you are the only one who will not get their twin flame or their special love. This special love is also there for you. So it's there for you too. Don't you worry. So you will find a way to integrate your lives if you live far away from each other. So the hidden secret on a twin soul journey is that you have the power within you. So please visualize the situation as if you're already together and don't focus on the distance. Because if you focus on separation, you will get more separation. So I would recommend you to focus on your union. All right, then there are some other possible challenges, and they are less common, but it's still a possibility, and I will show them to you. Status. Your twin flame, you and your twin flame can have a different status, maybe different cultural status, finance status, education can be different, your upbringing. Maybe you're from a really good family and your twin flame is not, or vice versa. Maybe a different race, different skin color, interests, passions, emotional traumas. Maybe you have lots of traumas and your twin flame isn't. Maybe your twin flame is brought up in a very loving family and you are not, or vice versa. Traditions, you can have other traditions, other norms. Maybe your twin flame is very famous. Maybe you have other beliefs. Maybe you are very spiritual and your twin flame isn't awake yet. So that's all possible. It is not a sign that it's not your twin flame. It can just be challenges to overcome, to unite. And all these differences, all these challenges, they need to be bridged. And the taboos need to be broken. And there are no deal breakers. Maybe it will be deal breakers for others, like an age gap. And maybe you met someone with the same age gap and it was a deal breaker, but now you met your twin flame and suddenly it isn't a deal breaker. It's because it's unconditional love. Maybe you know this, the twin soul love is an unconditional loving relationship. So there are no conditions. There are no conditions. There are no barriers or obstacles, because you really want to be together, no matter the differences. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't set healthy boundaries. On the twin soul journey, it's always very important to set boundaries. So if there are differences, it's okay. But if there are situations which are not okay, you have to learn to set boundaries. I had to learn it in order to get into a harmonious union. For me, it was really difficult to set boundaries, but I did it and it helped me a lot. And your twin flame will always accept your boundaries. So you don't have to be afraid that your twin flame will reject you, because if you think your twin flame will reject you, then your twin flame will reject you. But if you think that your twin flame will accept your new healthy boundaries, then your twin flame will accept them, because it's your mirror soul. And I also made my most balanced meditation ever, and it's part of the balance module. You can download it in Twin Soul School. It's our first module of the whole course, How to Unite with Your Twin Soul. I can recommend it. And it's a loving meditation with nature sounds, with birds and trees. And it will give you a very peaceful feeling, and you will learn how to balance your connection with your twin soul. I really can recommend you to do this. But anyway, for now, fear of rejection may play a role in experiencing all those challenges. So the more you are afraid of being rejected, the more challenges there will be. So then the challenge is to get rid of the fear of rejection and abandonment, and then suddenly some challenges go away. They just disappear. And the main goal for us is to learn from it. So as a soul, you have chosen those challenges. Maybe you cannot believe it. we chose it ourselves. How stupid is it? But okay, it's all so we can step into the person we really want to be. And these differences can also be a part why you complement each other. And you can help to create a balanced relationship. You can also be an example for your twin flame. And your twin flame can be an example for you. I think my twin flame and I, we are both examples for each other. And we are getting more harmonious every day. We are getting stronger. Our bond is getting stronger. And your twin flame union will always grow stronger. And that's also a sign, a twin flame sign, because you will get closer to each other, at least if you heal the triggers. And the triggers will bring you closer if you heal them. So my tip is to learn this quickly and now, because why wait? Why waste all of your time not being with your twin flame? Because life can be so much more fun with your twin flame. And of course, you can also be very happy alone and being on your own. But life is better with your twin flame. And the moment you experience that life is better with you, then your twin flame wants to be with you, and then you can be happier together. So it's a funny circle. And I hope this video helped you on this circle and to get out of the circle and to step into the heart, into the loving heart of a twin flame relationship. If so, please subscribe so you will be notified of the next video. And I would love to see you in the next video. And if you're really interested to go all in and to learn all about how to unite with your twin flame, please join course year 1. And we also have the Twin Soul Q&A app. It's an app where you can ask all your questions on a daily basis. You get daily inspiration and it's so much fun. There are only like-minded people, and the reason because of this is that only year 1 students can enter the Twin Soul Q&A app. And so we are all on the same page. And therefore it's really inspiring. So we would love to see you there, and otherwise I really would like to see you in the next video. Bye bye.